अंडे को जोड़ दीजिए। आप भी उधर से बोलेंगे नहीं बोलेंगे?
नहीं सर, हम बोल नहीं पाएंगे, यहाँ हम कमेंट करेंगे जी। अगर
अच्छा, जो भी करना हो
हम कमेंट करेंगे। यहाँ से शेयर कर देते हैं जरा लिंक।
लाइव है?
हाँ लाइव। एक मिनट, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
नहीं तो ऐसा करिए कि उधर से लोग बोले तो ना मजा है।
नहीं सर,
तो
यूट्यूब में जब भी आप लाइव होंगे
हाँ,
तो उधर से कोई बोलेगा नहीं, वो वन वे कम्युनिकेशन। इट्स लाइक ब्रॉडकास्टिंग। आप इधर से जो भी आपको जो बोलना है वो आप कौन।
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Sanjay. I am live today to discuss over a very relevant topic, very important topic, which almost the entire education world, that education sector is facing. We all know that for the last 15, 16 months, because of this corona pandemic, the schools are closed, and it is almost shut down, you can say. In between, for a few months, it was open also. But I suppose, leaving apart that particular period of time when the schools were open and the children, they were allowed to come to the schools, still very few of the students, they were coming to the school. The only option that was left before the schools and the complete education world was to go online, and even the government has also ordered the school management to go online. Now, coming to the topic where we have to discuss about the merits and the demerits of the online education, before that, I would like to put a small brief before all of you that why this online education. Just now, as I said, that because of this corona pandemic, the only option that was left before the complete education world was to go online. The first question that comes in everybody's mind is it the replacement of the traditional classroom teaching? Now, most of the society people and most of the parents, they used to get confused that this online education has been introduced only by the schools to earn some money, to charge fees from the parents, and as a result of that, I think 90% of the parents, including the students, they started opposing it, and which resulted into a disaster. Most of them, they didn't opt. Some of them, they came with the justification that online education, actually it is very difficult, and because of the network problem, because of the technical reasons, uh, uh, most of the parents, they have got network problem and so many other problems also which they were actually facing, and because of that they made up their mind that this online education is all useless and it has got nothing to do with education. But let me tell you all, very honestly, from the core of my heart, I'll start with the biggest doubt that all the parents, they have in their mind, that is it possible that this online education is going to replace the normal, the traditional classroom teaching? As a teacher, as an educator, I strongly believe that it cannot be replaced. Every knowledge can be imparted to the students through this online, but you cannot replace a man with a screen. The love and the affection that the teacher, he has been having for the last so many decades and decades, since this nature is there, since this education process is there. And that is why I suppose that the role of a teacher has been very, very important in the making of a boy, in the making of a child. The love and the affection that the teacher has for his child, it cannot be replaced from the technology. I do agree with that. But considering this corona pandemic situation where the schools are shut down and the children they cannot meet the teachers and the teachers they cannot teach the kids, the only option that was left for everybody was to go online. On one side, the problem, those children they were threatened by the teacher, and ultimately what had happened that the children they had to study with those teachers, and they were not supposed to make any complaint. One very funniest incident happened in one of the topmost schools of Delhi, a big brand school, when where the parents they are paying very, very high for their kids to study over there, and in this online education, those teachers they got exposed. One of the teacher he was teaching all wrong over there, and when the parent he saw that his kid is being taught by a teacher who himself is not up to the mark. So he made a remark, he made a comment, and he said that for being taught by such a kind of teacher, I am paying so high. So it was a very embarrassing moment for the school management as well. But anyway, now almost everybody has adopted. Let me come to the point actually, the merits and the demerits. So, considering all the demerits of online education, the only merit which I particularly feel is that in the past 18-20 months of time, had this online education not been there, I think most of the students they would have gone out of connection with the education. At least the biggest merit that the online education is providing to the kid is to making him remain connected with the education. At least every day at 8:30, whatever the school time is, they have to get ready, they have to wake up, they have to get ready and to wait for the time to start the classes. They are putting the proper uniform, and for the period of time in which the online classes are going on, they are in a mindset where they know that they have to focus on the studies, no matter it is a virtual class only, but still at least they are in contact with the education. Through online homework is also being given, through online exams are also being conducted. So except for the fact that the children they are not getting the chance to come to the school, and they're attending they attend the live classes, rest everything is being conducted in the same way. And I really thank the entire teachers community that they are making lot of effort, making lot of effort from their side in spite of lot of problems. We all know that India is a country where in rural areas or semi-urban areas, network is a big problem. And to conduct this online education, the most important thing which is required is the network. And if the network is not proper, most of the time the picture quality is not good. Most of the time the audio quality is not good. In that condition, it becomes very difficult uh, for the students to study over there. But in optionless option we have to go for, and online this online education is that only. Talking about the demerits, I do agree, people they come with the complaint that on a small screen, most of the students those who do not have the laptop or desktop, they have to continue their education with the mobile screen only, and the size of the mobile screen is very small. They giving lot of time on the screen can damage their eye also. But on the other hand, the if they have to remain connected with the education, they will have to bear with all these things. Moreover, what I personally feel that the biggest merit, one another biggest merit of this online education is that earlier when the children they were going to the school, they were in connection with the school for maximum 5.5 to 6 hours, 6 hours of time. But now with this online education, they can remain connected with the school for more than 20 hours. Even the evening time can be utilized with this online education. And what this online education will do, this online education will bring down the cost of the fees also. This education will bring down the fees also. You can even students in the very remote areas can get the opportunity to study with reputed teachers. So these are the very important merits of the online education. It's unfortunate in India that we normally follow the things 20, 30 years later what the Western countries they used to do. If you talk about the Western countries, almost everywhere this online education has been adopted by everybody, but we are struggling here in India only because of our mindset. So we have to change our mindset. We'll somehow, even after a period of time, after this corona pandemic, when things will come back to the normal, when schools will open, children they'll go to the schools, they'll start their education over there. Still I feel the importance of this online education will remain same. Integration of offline and online education will bring much better colors to entire education system. So in detail I'll come later on, and we discuss on every single point about the merits and the demerits. But right now the only thing concluding my this video will be in the form of a request, especially to the parents, that let us change our mindset. Let us change our mindset, because for the last 2 years now, almost it is going to be 2 years, when our children they are out of their studies. So it will be really very difficult for them to come back to the normal study. So let us do not play with the future of our kids. And because the huge academic loss already the children that they have suffered, it will be very difficult for the schools to recover it. Still we are hopeful, and that is why I am suggesting that let us take it very seriously. This online education, let us take it very, very seriously, and then let's see what it can be done. Some callers are also there. I can see that Mr. Mudassir Hussain is there, and good afternoon. Stanley Fernandez sir also is there. Mr. Mudassir Hussain is there. Uh, no comment is there. I was in fact waiting for the comment. I thought that some comments will be there, so I'll be able to reply them. I'll be able to make it very clear to them. But anyways, no problem. Later on, we'll join some other people, and then since it is just a trial today, only we are making a trial. So let's see that in the coming future, because I think there is a need of such kind of platform where experienced people they come, and with them we can discuss over the problems of this online education, because this has become an essential and a very integral part. And we cannot frame any image about education without getting into this online. So thank you very much. बिना कोई तैयारी बीच में